Welcome, hockey fans. I'm your host, Bentley Brownlaw, with my cameraman, Josh Keck, and we're just about ready to get underway the third hockey game tonight of tonight's triple header here at the Morris Multiplex on Cancer Care Night. And there's the QR code, and in their admissions, I'll be at the center of the screen as it's been in the last couple games, so you can scan that to donate to the Cancer Care Manitoba Foundation. And with that, we have the we have the Fort Garry Fort Rouge Twins, my bad, rolling into town 16-16-3 on the year. That's 15-16-3, correction, again on the score, or on the record that's posted there. And yeah, they've been pretty hot of late, winning their last 4 before dropping that last game that they played there to the Jets. Meanwhile, the Twisters, their 13-game win streak that came to an end here against St. Vital, they hope to regroup on that, and they did with the win against the Hawks, who've dropped their last 4 and looking pretty good. Meanwhile, the Twins, they're battling in there, trying to hold on to that final playoff spot and make some separation there with Stonewall and move into 7th place. And as we look at the meetings these two teams have had in the past so far this year, Twins, they won the first meeting at home by a score of 5-1. Twisters won here 4-3 in overtime back on November 26th to even the series at 1. And then a 5-3 win by the Twisters in Fort Garry. And that's been the first 3 games so far. Got tonight at 8 p.m. and then they got in just over a month from now, March 5th, they host again here. You can be with us on the call for that one. And that game will also be at 8 p.m. here from the Morris Multiplex. And we're just waiting for the Zamboni, doing a couple lapses that last game that went to shootout was a little bit longer. A good 1-0 game. First game was a higher scoring 5-4 game, so we should have a good game here no matter what we have. And with that, we will be ready to take the ice here shortly. We can go ahead and look forward at the scoring leaders here in the MMJHL. And the Twisters doing some good for themselves too with how they've been doing in that with scoring, as they got Derek Weeb up there. He's number 4th in scoring with 56 points, and Merrick DeGrave is number 7. He has 53, tied with Tyler Rugbany and Peyton Bateman there for the 5th spot. All those guys with 53 points, so it should be a good matchup. And the only other guy in the number 10 here on our list tonight is Dean Gorskensky, and he enters in tonight's game with 31 games played, 12 goals, and 33 assists, giving him 45 points, leading the Fort Garry Fort Rouge Twins. Yeah, now Zamboni's off the ice, just about here, ready to go. Also look at other top scoring defensemen here. And for the Twisters, they got 2 with 22 points. Kyle Van Dynes and Mike Hepner. Van Dynes in 31 games, he has 4 goals and 18 assists. Meanwhile, Hepner 8 goals and 14 assists. And looking at their opponents there for the Twins, and their top defenseman comes in also in that 20-point range, right at 20 points, 11 goals, 9 assists in 25 games for their assistant captain, Sam Mitiana. And your stats for your starting goaltenders in this one. Twins starting. Their starting goaltender is Alex Pauls. He comes into this one, 26 games played, a record of 12-11-3. With a save percentage of .887 and a goals against average of 3.65. Meanwhile, getting the start for the Twins, or for the Twisters, my bad. The start for the Twisters, and his only fifth game in the MMJHL, getting his start. Here is Owen Larocque, and Owen Larocque is 3-1. His only loss was that last one there, which came at the hands of the St. Vital Junior Victorias. And his save percentage is .922 and a goals against average of 2.27 only. And here come the Twisters as they finally take the ice here. Sorry about for a little bit of delay before we got you to the action, but we're here ready to go. Nevertheless, Twins rocking the black and orange. It's the Twisters in the white and dark cherry red. And we'll be with you with O Canada here shortly.
Good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to Morris Multiplex for this year's Cancer Care Fundraiser. And tonight's MMJHL action is featuring the Fort Garry Twins and the Pembina Valley Twisters. Now this time, will you please rise if you're able, and kindly remove your headwear for the playing of our national anthem.
And quick amendment here. Got a quick here amendment to make on the goaltenders. Starting goaltender for you is number 30, Michael O'Sullivan, and we'll get stats for that for him as soon as we can for you. Meanwhile, starting lineups here for the Pembina Valley Twisters. Their stars. They got Derek Weeb out there, along with Riley Gertzen and Merrick DeGrave. Jacob Carrolls and Van Dynes on the blue lines. Sloan Tremblay is out there and in the draw. And up the draw, here we go. Guilford out there as well. Sorry, Gilberto out there as Tremblay works it to him. Now Tremblay with it into the zone along with Gibson for their starters. Minetti and Johnson on the blue line. Those are your starters for tonight's game for the Twins and for the Twisters. Twisters with the puck now here. Skating up ice on the near side, and that gets picked off there by Minetti. Minetti now with the puck. Looking. He moves his way behind the net, and he'll get checked off the puck there. Continuing now and around the ice. That gets sent all the way down the ice. Picked up by Johnson. Johnson now with the puck. He'll look at a head forward. Minetti now looking back as he'll play that along to this captain. Sloan Tremblay, long pass there for him. Off a couple sticks into the zone. Long stretch pass here for the Twisters, and that gets broken up by Headland. Headland will scoop it up and go into his own zone before regrouping. Trying to work it here, head forward. Twins on their own side now here. And they'll work that all the way around in behind the net. Larocque now. He'll play that along. Long stretch pass here, and that goes the Twisters' way. No. Offside is what they called. And did not call icing though. And it's still offside, and now it's going to get whistled down. And the Twins coach is letting the linesman know that if that was not that since it wasn't offside, it was icing, which is definitely what you would think. As puck's dropped and they're back ready down here with the action. Continuing on the near side, and Headlander plays that up. And in tight going backhand and just wide of the net there on the opportunity for the black and orange. Now going the other way here. Continued though by Flood, fends off his man with the puck. Jamming it up around the boards. Trying to get it out. And now here come the Twins with some force. And they're going to lightly overskate that one. And Carrolls will pick it up. He'll work that to Collette. Now Medwick, he'll send that in to the zone. LaRock, he'll leave that. Pushing it ahead forward and a little bit off the mark. Hits the side of the net. And now there'll be an icing call. And those stats we're talking about for you. Here they are. Michael Sullivan getting his 6th start of the campaign. He's 3-2. Save percentage of .872. And a goals against average of 3.23. So those are O'Sullivan's stats. And this one as he gets his 6th start of the season, as working now and into the zone come the Twins. 3 minutes in, no shots so far. Jamming at the puck on the near side boards. And now they get it out. Working with it here along the ice. Picked up and played ahead. Here come the Twins into the zone. Firing save made on that one, and that one doesn't get past. Twins couldn't hold it, and now they'll move back and say loop around. And that comes all the way down the ice. And that'll be an icing. Twisters come into this one again. Special teams being on their side. Power play, number 1 in the league, 28% penalty kill is 84.9%. That's good enough for 3rd in the league. As walking into the zone, again, Fort Garry, Fort Rouge, just a little bit off the mark there on that shot. That puck's going to roll around the boards and come all the way back down the ice. Continuing now here, come the Twins on the near side. Jamming it ahead forward, and Van Dynes will play that right back into the zone. O'Sullivan, he'll make the save on that one and play it along. Twins come out of their own zone now here with the puck. Friesen working it up on the far side. Now picked up and worked in along deep, and the Twisters will take it out. Weeb now going through traffic. Here comes Derek Weeb, leading scorer for the Twisters there, and just came off the end of his stick, and O'Sullivan will smother that puck, bring a whistle here at 16:03. Shots in the opening frame, 2-1 in favor of your Pembina Valley Twisters. And up the draw, here we go again. Dick, he'll play that in. Controlled now here, working with it. Twisters on the near side, and now Gibson, he'll get it out just for a bit as Tremblay walks in. Here comes Sloan Tremblay, the captain, and now he'll leave it. And there's a shot save made on that one there from Johnson, as he'll work the puck all the way back. Tremblay will put it in, and Gilberto there, he had that scoring opportunity early on. He's got tag up there, so he's not offside, as Dick will play that across, and now into the zone. And icing is nullified due to the referee. Continue on playing now here. It's now stepping up and into the zone. Here comes Gibson. Gibson, he'll work it to his backhand, and now long behind the net. Getting pressured there by Wood and knocked off the puck, and now knocked to a knee. Picked up now here by Van Dynes. He pushes it ahead to Wood. Wood, he can't clear it with that one as that puck flutters off his stick. And it'll be on the stick here of Kalen Russell. Now played ahead forward, and a little bit off the mark there, trying to get to Brock Wood. And the Twins able to keep the pressure here, mounting in the twister zone a bit longer. As they'll jam that out of the zone, Flood will pick it up and work that across to his defensive partner and played up here on the near side and into the zone. Walking in, shot firing a little bit off the mark there for Gibson. Working with it now and getting it out of the zone and the chase for the puck. And Headland, he'll play that across to Flood. Flood working it up on the near side. That gets turned over and picked up by Merrick DeGrave. DeGrave, he starts with the skirmish. Now the puck comes out, and there's a shot by Van Dynes. Save made by O'Sullivan on that one. Van Dynes gets it again, and there's going to be a stoppage in play for, it looks like a hand pass, I think was the call there by the referee. Quite didn't see it there. So that brings a stoppage in play. About 6 minutes gone here. 14:08 on the clock. Shot totals not up at 3. And goaltenders stopping all what's been coming their way so far in this one. As off the draw, Twisters again controlling in the attack zone. There's a shot deflected just wide of the net on that opportunity. As they continue to jam at it near the lower corner boards, Clark comes out with the puck. Clark works his way behind the net, trying to draw a penalty. And now the netting comes off, and the net will come off the moorings. That'll bring a stoppage in play. And Bergman skates into the circle, set to take his draw now here against Clafoni and beat him in that one. Twins here in their own zone trying to get it out. Twisters again applying this pressure, trying to get to O'Sullivan. Working with it now. Van Dynes holds the line, fires, and doesn't get quite through. There's a shot by Thomas, and O'Sullivan hops on that one to bring a whistle. Chance there in the slot, but not much. He could get on it, and an easy save there for O'Sullivan. Both teams doing full line changes here as the Twisters, they put out the number 1 line to match up against the number 1 line here of Tremblay and his Twins as he bats someone out of the circle. Holding the zone now here is the Twisters, working with it. Still jamming at it and now going the other way as they walk in, and Tremblay just plays that one in. Mike Hepner now, he'll work it up. And now all the way across to DeGrave. DeGrave into the zone with Weeb. Weeb gets pushed down a little bit. He's able to get back up and apply some pressure as Gertson picks it up as the 213s exchange the puck. And Tremblay is going to send it all the way down, but icing's going to be waved so that someone got a stick on that one. As now they're working with it as Wood tries to push it out. And now the Twisters get it out of the zone as Weeb steps into the line. Weeb now here into the attack zone. Back and forehand, and just enough on the blocker there on that one to make the save by O'Sullivan. Now Russell at the point, firing through traffic. And away there, the Twisters score. It's the Twisters opening up the scoring. Didn't see who was down low there, who picked up the rebound from the Russell shot. It's Riley Gertson finding the back of the net. And a man who's had a really good run. He's going to the All-Star game coming up on February 10th. And one of the Twisters being represented there. And here's a quick look at the replay of his goal. And there you can see the setup. Russell, there's a shot save made. And Gertson just taps it in the rebound. And with that, the Twisters find themselves up 1-0 over the Twins. 8 gone, 7.5 gone at the time of the Twisters opening scoring. Bouncing puck in their own zone as the Twins take it out. That gets picked off by Ryan Orchard and sent right back in. Continuing now, Sullivan. He'll pass that along as he has pressure mounting at Slade Sutherland right there in front of him. And gloving that there, holding on for whistles O'Sullivan. Correction there on the assist. They did not give it to Russell. They're going to give it to Merrick DeGrave as well as Derek Weeb. As the referee saw something different than I did. And they're going to clear that all the way out. And down the ice, and that's going to be an icing. So teams regrouping here, 11:46 as they make their way back into the Twins zone here for the faceoff after the icing. Shot 7-3, and Twisters, they got all the momentum now, leading by 1 on a goal from Riley Gertson. Off the draw, Van Duyn's firing through traffic, deflected by Carrolls into the corner. And here's a little bit off the mark on that deflection. Bouncing puck, Twisters scoop that up. Guilford walks into the zone, plays it across, no one there to pick it up. As Ed O'Sullivan stretched out. Now Guilford again, pressured by Flood into the boards. Looking for a man, and Flood does his work defensively, but it's picked up now here and shot in on the net by Carrolls. Continuing now with it. Here come the Twins trying to go the other way. Blashaw and his line coming out there, trying to set something up with some offensive pressures. He tries to outwork Russell for the puck. Bouncing puck into the slot for the Twins and couldn't get a decent scoring opportunity out of it. And the Twisters now going to put it the other way. And they're just going to dump that in. A bad decision there. That's going to be icing. Due to the dismay of the Twisters coaching staff, thinking that he was a stride farther ahead, but nevertheless it's pretty, I thought it's pretty clear that he was behind the line, but nevertheless they're going to side with the Twisters, the linesmen and the referee on this one. Face off now from the neutral zone into the Twin zone. Twins now looking. Clark with a shot, and that gets kicked aside by O'Sullivan. Trying to get it out. Now here come the Twins going the other way. Passed across there by Neufeld, and he was a little bit off the mark there, and they got to regroup. Neufeld now with the puck. And he gets a little bit broken up there on that hit by Hepner. Clark out muscling his man and trying to get some pressure now mounting here as that gets kicked out way out of there by Hepner, and now picked up and working ahead forward is Wood. Picked up and looking around, here come the Twins as they have to retreat into their own zone. Pressured by Bergman. Bergman continuing the pressure as the Twins work it up on the far side. Picked up by DeGrave. Here comes DeGrave. And Lucas DeGrave, he'll play that back. Gets it right to him in the slot as both DeGraves going at it here tonight against one another. And that comes all the way down the ice. Maniti with the puck. And long stretch pass, and that hits a couple gloves and gets broken up. It's going to be a hand pass. We talked about him as being one of the top scorers here. 20 points this season for Maniti. Tremblay comes in to face DeGrave. DeGrave beats him on the draw, but quick shot there going the other way for the Twins as they continue to apply the pressure. Maniti, he'll play that across. Tremblay, he'll force that one forward, trying to get to Gibson a little bit off the mark. Twisters controlled defensively. Sloan Tremblay picks that one off though at the blue line. Tremblay walking in. The rock stands long and makes the save there on that one, and the rebound goes out of play at 9:02. Twisters doubling up the Twins on shots. 8-4. They lead 1-0 on a goal from Riley Gertson. Quick change now here. Sutherland will throw his line out there as he skates into the draw, wins that one and gets it to Van Duyn's. Pickpocketed though here, all dangerously behind the net. Maniti, he skated up to the circle, couldn't get a shot away. Ryan Orchard now here he goes the other way, walking in, firing, save made, rebound lay loose, and the Twins get it out of there. Maniti now, he'll work it ahead. Here comes Gibson going the other way, firing, and a blocker save on that one by the Rock. And we got some good opportunities here going back and forth hockey as the Twins working around in deep. Maniti now, he's looking. Gilberto circles to go underneath, down low, and they'll play that right to where he was. Tremblay from a tight angle shot, and that doesn't get through. Another shot there, hits a couple sticks, comes into the slot. There's a shot again, just wide of the net by the Twins. And off the stanchion, and now Gibson. He'll pick it up now here, regrouping. Great pressure, and both goalies standing firm. Jacob Carroll's the captain of the Pembina Valley Twisters. He'll work it out of there. Manet will pick it right back up. And here come the Twins working their way up ice as Friesen plays it in. Rock goes out to play it, and he'll play it away from him as Friesen blows a tire. Picked up by Carroll. Xander Carroll. He'll play that ahead forward, trying to get to Josh Guilford, and a little bit off the mark there. Twins, they got to set it up here again as the Twisters hacking at it, seeing who will get control of it, and the Twins picked it up just for a second, and it's going to be a penalty coming here. We got a tripping call. It's the Twins. Well, they'll get the first power play here of the night. Twisters got 2 minutes for tripping, and here's instant replay, so you guys can see the penalty as it's going to be right here as he steps into over the stick and hits the ice. Pretty easy call there for the official right there, and trying to see the number there. We got number 23, Max Collette. He'll be in the box for the 2 minutes power play opportunity. Number 1 for Fort Garry, Fort Rouge Twins. And their power play, not so hot. Middle of the pack, sitting at spot number 5 here in the standings. 17.2 is their power play percentage, and it's going to be a 5-on-3 if they give it to them, and they will. And here's a look at that penalty there with some chit-chatter. Looks like it's going to be the board there. No cross-check. So 5-on-3. Van Duyns will go there. So as Kyle Van Duyns skates off, it's 5-on-3 for a minute 48. Long 5-on-3 here. We also had a 5-on-3 for a minute 48 in the previous game here in the seniors game that the team was able to kill off. And we'll see if they can do that here. Again, Twisters penalty kill. Third best in the league, 84.9%. Tough to beat and to solve as they go behind the net. Trying to center it there to Tremblay. Nothing going for him. Tremblay working with the puck. A minute 20 remaining on the first power play. There's a shot, doesn't get through traffic. Working around. Johnson. He'll play that across. Manetti now plays it down low. Back now here, Johnson firing through traffic, and that got blocked by the bodies in front. Another shot wide. Larocque goes down, hammering at it. It still stays out, and that gets roofed off the high glass, but stays in play. There's another shot by Johnson. Larocque holds on for the face-off, and applaud from the crowd. 47 seconds and 59 remaining on the 2 power plays. Here's a replay here of those couple saves by Owen Larocque holding his zone, as you would expect from MJHL goaltender who's come out here to play, as Johnson plays that across. Looking now here, playing it in front. Johnson now, he'll play that out of his skates. He'll get back to Manet's shot, and Larocque getting just enough of that or the body in front. Couldn't quite tell. Johnson now, he gets pickpocketed, and Weeb gets it all the way out. Manet has to go all the way down to chase as O'Sullivan works that to him. Manet now stepping into the zone, looking. Seeing what he can do as he goes behind the net. 5 seconds remaining here on the 5-on-3. Looking. Medwick, a shot, save made. 1 penalty gone. And another save made there by Larocque, and that brings a stoppage of play. 6 seconds remaining on the Kyle Van Duyns. 2 minutes on his cross-checking penalty. Medwick comes in here on the power play, and a quick change for them as Neufeld will come out, and with that he'll have to come into the draw. Instead they'll move him over to Lucas DeGrave, takes it, and Twins shot through traffic wide and penalty killed. Twisters power penalty kill showing why they're top in the league. Trying now to get it out. Clark now with it. He'll work it in down low behind the net. Twisters trying to control as Flood will pick it up. 5 to go in the opening mark here as that gets played into the zone. Larocque, he'll go to play it. Turns that over dangerously there, and nothing going there for Blashaw. Russell now, he'll work it along the boards to Clark, and that hits a skate there of a Twin. Comes right back into the zone for them. Headline picks it up as he walks into the zone. Fires it wide. Clark scooping up the loose puck and working it out now. Here's Kalen Russell, and that gets picked off. Jumping that there is Headland, and he'll take a hard hit in return from Kalen Russell. Working on the near side. Headland with the puck, and he'll fire that one in. Long stretch pass. Ryan Orchard looking, firing, save made. He had the rebound. Couldn't corral it though for a shot. Now here on the near side, Friesen jamming at it. Mothmanity, and it's offside, charged against the Twisters as it came back into the Fort Garry Fort Rouge zone where they touched it. 4-4 on the clock. Southern skates into the draw, and he'll beat Matthews in that one. As Southern plays it into the zone, and now he'll pick it up behind the net. He'll work it ahead forward, and now Johnson, he'll skate up ice. Johnson, he'll ring that one in off the boards. He'll stop right behind the goal where the Twisters will scoop it up. Far side, Alex Van Dynes into the zone, looking, firing, save made, rebound. And before any Twister could hack at it, O'Sullivan holds on for a whistle. And with that, a little update here in our shots. The shot clock reading 11-9 in favor of Pembina Valley. They lead this one 1-0. 3:35 on the clock as we got a face-off coming here to the left of O'Sullivan and off the draw. Guilford wrapping up his man and stealing the puck from him. Now making a nice pivot there to create some space at time, going to the backhand, and O'Sullivan had the answer there. Now on the near side, Sloan Tremblay, he'll play his man off the puck and into the zone, and it's going to be an offside, I'm guessing, on him, as that's where they put the puck. Here's a look at that pressure there and that scoring opportunity there for the Twisters. Just couldn't bang it in there behind the outstretched O'Sullivan. Off the draw, controlled by the Twins, and into the attack zone they throw it in. And that'll be played out of there by Dick, working ahead forward as Gibson getting pressured now here at the goal line and the boards. Hacking at, Guilford comes out with it, and he got Xander Carrolls along with Collette. Collette walking in, firing, and that gets pushed aside, and now Sullivan will corral that and hold on for a whistle. 2:42 on the clock, and the Twins changing it up here. Their line as Goroshinsky comes out there, and Dean Goroshinsky, guy who we talked about, number 8th in league scoring. Merrick DeGrave, he's also just a little bit ahead of him there in the scoring race. Tied for 5th with a couple other players at 53 points. Now working with it, here are the Twisters as that's scooped up and pushed ahead forward. Now into the slot for Gertson, trying to get a second of the night. Pushing out of Russell. This shot in on net, that gets sticked aside. And getting out muscled there was Derek Weeb by Eric Voth, and Voth gets it out and carries that all the way into the attack zone. Hammering at the puck there and holding on to the shot from Blashaw as LaRock will get a whistle at 2:05. Correction, there is Medwick on the shot. As Medwick gets set for the draw here. And Bergman winning that one for the Pembina Valley Twisters. Headland, he'll play that in. Looking for it. Medwick now behind the net. And he gets taken well down. Gruskinski, he gets knocked off the puck and he'll kick it ahead forward. Twisters scoop it up. 100 seconds here remaining in the frame. As Clark steps into the zone with the puck, firing. And couldn't get anything going there for the Twisters as that loose puck comes all the way against the boards and out. And now LaShaw gives chase. He waves off the icing due to his great effort. Circling, firing, and off the mark there. Cleared in by the Twins. Medwick, a shot. That gets deflected by Clark and goes into the corner. And Clark pickpockets his man, and he'll get it out just to center ice before going for a change and having a little bit of a physical altercation there with the 12 of Medwick. And now Headland with the puck. He'll play that across here in the final minute of the opening frame. And we breaking that one up there, and Headland will scoop it up and work it around to Blashaw. Blashaw now, he'll turn that over to Gertzen, and back to Hepner, deflected in off of DeGrave and out of play. 43-8 on the clock. Shots 13-10. Goalie's been active in this one. Just the one beating O'Sullivan from Gertzen. And the biscuits dropped. We're back here to the action. And Weeb, one last push here before the horn, seeing what he can do in the attack zone off a couple sticks and out into the corner. Working it out now from behind the net. Weeb, he'll push that one along to Gertzen. Gertzen runs into traffic there and nothing going for him. Well, that'll get picked up by Johnson. Johnson on the near side. He'll push that ahead for it as he hits the ice. And with 15 seconds, one last chance here for the Twins to get something before the break. And they're just going to continue to jam at there in the corner boards. Twisters get it out and all the way down the ice. And there is the horn. So at the end of the first period of play, shots are 13-10 in favor of the Pembina Valley Twisters. And it is the Pembina Valley Twisters leading on a scoring goal coming from the 13 of Riley Gertzen, the assist to Merrick DeGrave and to Derek Weeb with that one. And with that, we'll take a quick break and we'll be with you all shortly here. So there's your little shooters for tonight's game. And with that, the Twisters head out and hope to continue on their ways that they had in the first period, as it sure went their way. Killed off a long 5-on-3. Minute 48 was that 5-on-3. Along with that, finding the back of the net, Riley Gertson from Derek Weeb and Merrick DeGrave. So the top line came out and got rewarded. As Larocque waits right there, Larocque in the tunnel ready to take the ice. Meanwhile, the Twins, they struggled on their power play, and along with that, they struggled to get opportunities and get anything going here against the Twins. As Rock steps onto the ice, and they're ready to go here. And both teams now here are set and they get ready here for the draw here to open up the second frame. Excuse me. And ready to go. Here they are. Mr. Graves circles in and takes on winning against Tremblay in that draw. And here they go. Twisters working ahead forward. Can't get it past the blue line. Now they will into the zone. Weeb firing save made. Rebound. Couldn't get much on that and they got regrouped now here. Van Dynes, he runs into traffic. Kurtzen gives chase. Looking. And Kurtzen now he'll play that across. Trying to find someone. Firing, scores! Riley Kurtzen finding the back of the net, his second of the game. And it's Kurtzen with his second, 39 seconds into the second frame here. And I thought we'd have a replay of that sort, we did not. Now working here on the near side. Working ahead forward. Here come the Twins. Down by 2. Trying to find a way to solve in. And they can. And Southern, he'll play that across. And they'll continue on going at her. Working with it. Now here they come out of the zone. Here come the Twins. And they lose the puck there. A little bit of miscommunication. Bergman walks in. Fire save made on that opportunity there as he takes a hard hit. And dodging that hip check from Wood. Still controlled now. Clark long pass. Trying to get to Bergman and it's going to be an icing. Charged now here to the Pembina Valley Twisters. And now they head their way down to the other side of the ice here and get ready to go. Twins, their hole continues to grow, trying to get out of it. And that shot now gets deflected off the Zamboni door and now out of the zone. And a 2-on-1 now here for Pembina Valley. Walking in, firing save made. And the rebound makes a 2-on-2 going the other way here for the Twins firing. And again, holding on there for a whistle on Clafron's shot. Yeah, Neufeld with them. Neufeld just continued to skate ahead as a decoy, never got the puck. And they're right here to start it up here again. K-Phone now with the puck and a little bit of miscommunication there by the Twisters as Voth picks it up. Working with it now. Twisters control. Up ice. Walking in. Carroll centers. And doesn't go through. And again, Carroll fires that one in. A save made, and they'll hold on for a whistle. And they get ready now here to do it again. Off the draw now here. Carroll's working with it. He'll play that across. Walking in. Firing. Goaltender down and he'll hold on for a whistle as O'Sullivan. 17:29 on the clock. Scrum there off the draw and walking in there, firing, scores! And the Twins are back to within 1 on a nice shot there, being LaRock. So the 21 finding the back of the net there, and think it was a 21. I don't have a 21 there on my score sheet, so we'll have to hear for the numbers there on who got that goal. Meanwhile, action continues as the Twins walk into the zone, and a chance there to get right back into this one. And tied up as Orchard plays that across. Here they go. And a shot just missing the net there. Continue to jam at it. Twins working around. So quick scoring here in the first 3 minutes of the frame. Twisters now, again, all the momentum on their side. Orchard in his skates, couldn't get it into his wheelhouse to fire it. He'll work that on. And they'll hold on there. That'll be a stoppage in play there. So Sam Martini gets the goal from Noah Friesen, and tell you who got the third assist on that in just a couple moments as they continue on here. Working with it now off the end boards, and Twins now applying some pressure here. Trying to push it ahead forward. Behind the net, jammed ahead forward and comes out over Flood's stick and nothing going there. And over Foley's stick, correction, there's a Flood, who is no longer with the Twins. And off the draw, penalty coming up right away. It's an interference. Coming to. See if we could catch it there. The 7 of Dean Koszynski. And Jace Matthews is to add to the assist on the Twins' goal. Twins, another power play opportunity. They had that 5-on-3 and did nothing with it. Meanwhile, Russell walks in through traffic. Nothing going, correction, sorry. Twisters power play here after killing that one off, and their first power play as walking in there. Weeb save made there on his opportunity. As DeGray fans on that one. Looking, that gets batted up right away and touched with a high stick, and there's going to be a whistle. Or it's going to be a penalty. Let's see, right there he calls it. So yes, it was touched with a high stick. First I thought he was going to call high sticking against the Twisters. So it comes out of the zone here. Twisters power play, 28%, first in the league. Seeing what they can do there, and bouncing puck comes all the way out of the zone. As Kalen Russell scoops around with picking it up. PK is 83.2%. Got to be pretty happy about that as a coach for the Twins. And in a league where the penalty kill, though, has been pretty high. That's only good enough for a 6th in the league. As Weeb scoops up the loose puck. 33 seconds remaining on the man advantage for Pembina Valley. Twisters working ahead forward. DeGray fires it in, and that gets gloved and held for a whistle. No, he's going to drop it there. Held it there for a while. Not long enough for a whistle, though. And delayed offside there by Merrick DeGrave as the Twins kill more time off. Down to 10 seconds. As the Twisters work their way up ice, Gorskiski is out of the box. Pushed ahead for it by Johnson. Weeb gives chase. Played along. Twisters working it in their own zone. Back to Derek Weeb. Leading scorer here for the Pembina Valley Twisters. Working his way up ice and doesn't get far before getting broken up there by Medwick. Shot there on net, and that hits the netting and is out of play. Deflected, though, off of the goaltender. 13:31 on the clock. Shots here in the second period. Twisters, they got 8. Meanwhile, only 2 for the Twins, though one of those did find the back of the net. Twins firing off the draw. It doesn't get through the traffic. Again, another shot. Trying to put it to the forehand there. And Gorskiski just couldn't get it done. Shot in tight there from Blashaw. Doesn't go. Working with it in down low. Played ahead now and continued out here by the Twisters. And that got sent all the way down. Voth giving chase. Icing nullified. Due to the dismay here of the Twins fans, and interesting call there by the referee, but nonetheless, that's what it is. And they're going to play on even though the Twins wanted interference there as Medwick plays it in. Gorinsky there couldn't do much with it, and it's picked up here by Max Collette. Max Collette now, he'll skate ahead ice. And stops, puts on the brakes, gets it across the line. Lost his stick there, and Neufeld will pick it up and play it in. Guilford finds the puck on his stick. He'll push that ahead forward, trying to get it to Cohen Thomas, and Cohen Thomas giving chase. Picked up and played right back in here by Cody Clark. That gets played all the way into the zone. Working ahead on the near side to Neufeld. And that's played. Now here, Foley, he'll work that up to Neufeld. And they continue to push it ahead ice. Doing with the now here. Thomas, he'll work that ahead to Clark. Clark walking in, couldn't get a shot away. Giant back, there's a shot from the line, doesn't get through. And again, opportunity there for the Twisters, just wide of the net. 11 here on the clock as that got sent in at 11:11. Twisters trying to work it up and reinstate their 2-goal lead. Meanwhile, offside here as the Twins are going the other way. I got caught in the line change, and as we mentioned, Cohen Thomas, I was asked if I do a shout out to his uncle. And a good morning to him as he's watching all the way out in Bali, Indonesia, where he lives. So good morning to him. And again, we'd like to thank you for our viewers all over Canada and around the world who tune in to watch all the Pembina Valley Twisters games, whether it's at night or early on in the morning here as Sutherland plays that ahead. And just out of the reach of anyone, so there'll be a little bit of a scrum for the puck where the Twisters will play it along. And up a couple sticks there. Again, loose puck here at center ice. Twins kind of controlling with it as Friesen digs it in. Picked up now here by Ryan Orchard. Orchard with the puck on his stick. Makes a couple guys miss. And he'll play it in. Jamming at it, loose puck now here. Picked up, and Canoe will play that one in. Johnson now with the puck. That hits a couple Twister sticks and comes in. They're going to say onside though for Tremblay as he comes in tight. Save made on that one by LaRock, and the puck comes down all the way for an icing at 9:48. So that brings a stoppage in play. Score is 2-1. It's the Twins. Cutting the Twisters' lead recently in half by Dean Gorshinsky, getting his 21st point of the campaign with the goal. And now working with it. Round. Still jamming out. There's a shot for the Twins, and save made on that one as Johnson Hill worked it around. Trying to play that one ahead forward. That gets out. Johnson now with us. He steps into the zone. Bouncing puck, walking in. Centered into the slot. Sloan Tremblay couldn't get a shot away. Good defense there by Alex Van Dynes. And that gets pinned. Should be a coming whistle as the ref goes to blow it. Now he took it away as the player's still pinned against the boards. Hesitating as the ref still is. And it finally comes loose. Twice he put the whistle up to his lips. Never blew the play dead though. As the Twins, they work it here in the attack zone. Twister's trying to get it out. Is Gertzen, and that gets overskated by him. Southern Russell will pick up the puck here with 8:25 to go in the middle frame. Johnson goes through traffic, and out of that, Wood comes out with the puck into the zone. DeGrave, he's looking for a man, seeing what he can find. And gets pinned now. DeGrave, he finds himself loose behind the net with the puck on his stick. Works it to Carroll's at the point. Carroll's through traffic, deflected, and the save made on that one. Weeb looking. He'll leave it. Played behind for Gertzen. Gertzen into the slot on the pass. Couldn't get to a Twister. Picked up here by Manetti. He'll walk into the zone. And he got a little bit of a tangle up there with Van Dynes. As Medwick works it along. And the Twins go offside. And I have to correct myself there when I said 20th point there on the scoring there for Dean Gorsinski, who is now tied with Cam McDonald with 46 points. Ties him at 7th place in scoring. And that's will be his 13th goal of the campaign to go along his 33 assists. Twister is trying to control off the draw, and otherwise it's picked up here by Voth as he gets the pass in and picked up. Played ahead forward by Jonathan Dick. Working with it now here is the Twins, and Dick, he blows up his man. Continuing to work with it. Hepner jamming at it on the near side boards. And now they get it out. Lucas DeGrave with the puck. He'll play it in. And that was touched by Hepner with the high stick, but they're going to continue on as Twins wind the play blue and dead as it comes into the zone under 7 to go. Scooped up now here by Francesco Calingria, the 29 here for the Twins, and sent right back in here by the Twins. Now working with it. Twisters try and get it out. They clear that one, and then again another puck that nabs the sprinkler system, and that brings a stoppage in play at 6:36. Shots here in the second period are 9 for the Pembina Valley Twisters and 7 for the Fort Rouge Twins. I'm your host, Bentley Brandt, along with my cameraman, Josh Keck. Bring you live action here from the MJHL. Here in Morris at the Morris Multiplex. Quick opportunities there for the Twins. Now working it back to Flory. Foley, he'll play that across. Looking, shot, fired, save made. Rebound, ping, you could say, as that hit the post. Couldn't really hear it as it was going. It's now looping around behind the net. Come the Twisters as Cohen Thomas gets taken down on the far side of your screen. At the top, and that gets sent all the way in. Thomas giving chase. Pushes his man off the puck, and Bergman, he'll work it. Trying to get to Clark, and that comes out of the zone. Carroll's, he'll play that one ahead forward. And again, not too much digging at it there for the Twisters. Working with it on the near side. And Carroll steps in over the line. Long stretch pass. Bergman. He steps into the zone looking. Canoe now with the puck. He'll play across the Tremblay. Shot, and just enough of that block there from Clark. I don't think might have got to Larocque. Wood picks up the puck. Brock Wood, he jams it ahead forward. And there's a shot in on net and a save made there by Johnson. And they get set now here for the puck drop. And off the drop, still fighting for that puck. Twisters trying to get it out. As the Twins hold it. Gibson's firing. Larocque makes a save on that one. As Gertzen working now here with it. Long stretch pass and picked up. Nice move there by Weep to stay onside. And the Twisters couldn't get a shot away. Gibson here on the near side. He'll skate ahead here forward with it. And into the zone, firing, and a little bit off the mark there. Trying to be too cute with this. Tremblay plays it in front, hits Minetti. Minetti with the puck, firing. And a save made on that one. That goes off Twister's player and into the netting. And that'll bring a stoppage in play here at 4:33. And we're back here, ready on the draw. Looking, quick shot, loose in front. On a chance there by Gorsinski. Going the other way now, and the Twisters, they'll play that in. It's Ryan Orchard. And he made a quick look there and knocked O'Sullivan off the puck, kind of got tangled up with him. They tried to get it out. Orchard will play that along and continue to work there with the puck and get it out, as now the Twins do. As Lucas DeGrave plays that ahead, offside though on the 7 there of Dean Gorhinski. And back here, ready for the draw. Twins controlling, they've been controlling the pace of play here after splitting the Twisters' lead in half. As they come into the zone, now here come the Twins. Xander Carroll centers. Loose puck laid there, and the Twisters couldn't get a whack at it. Van Dynes to a knee. Gets back up, tries to do something with the puck there. Gorhinski now, he'll play that back, and a bad turnover right there, and couldn't get a shot away. There was 18 of Guilford, and there's a shot in on net, and the goalie's going to smother that from inside. Here's a quick look at that replay, and here's something that your coach will not like you to do, even if you are your top scorer in the league score there. There's a backhand turnover like that, putting it right into the slot. Thanks for Gorsinski, though. His teammates were right there, and even though Ryan Orchard got that puck, he couldn't get a good shot away. Puck comes all the way down the ice. Wood scoops it up. He'll work it in off a couple sticks and gets called here at the line. As referees talk it over here on exactly where the draw is going to be. It's going to be here near the Wild logo. As we saw their gameplay aired right here. You can go and watch that after this one if you want. It was a really good, tight game, and that's all I'll tell you. Continuing on now here, Russell looking for Clark. He skates up on the near side, and he'll send that in. Clark picks it up cross ice just as he played it in. And working now, Bergman with the puck. 2:40 on the clock. Cohen Thomas, correction about that, behind the net. He'll play back to the point. Firing through traffic, save made. Bergman trying to work with it. after dodging Clark there. And Clark digging at it there against the glass. And making a couple of pivots there to make some room. Russell shot through traffic, save made by O'Sullivan. And Michael O'Sullivan standing firm there. Nice hit there by Clark. And calling for it. Neufeld, he can't hold on to it, and the Twisters get it out. Picked up now here by DeGrave. DeGrave circles back. 2 minutes on the clock. DeGrave, he'll push that one ahead forward to Coleman Thomas and into the zone. Long stretch pass. And that gets worked in here. Bouncing puck, trying to work with it, and doesn't quite get to Dick. And controlled now here by Gilberto. He'll play it in. Both teams got the number 1 lines out there. He's jamming at it, and it's picked up by Weeb. Pushed ahead now forward here by Hepner. He'll play that ahead. Minetti trying to get it out, and he will. Pushed now and out of the zone by the Twisters. Trying to give more of a push as get something going ahead ice. They haven't had much in the attack zone in this one and haven't really given a push for Michael O'Sullivan to face in this second period as O'Sullivan freezes that one with 62 seconds on the clock here in the middle frame. Scores 2-1 Pembina Valley. They lead on the shot clock. 24-21 are your totals. And off the draw, Twisters win. They'll play that across to Jacob Carrolls. Carrolls firing it in. 1 minute now, and they're still whacking at the loose puck. And going the other way, trying to get through traffic, the blockade. Worked in the Twisters' advantage as they'll play it across. And Ryan Orchard takes a shot as he did take a shot as well. And his shot net is held for a whistle. As if you want to get something in on net, sometimes you got to take some punishment, and that's what happened to him right there. 42.9 seconds on the clock. Orchard in the draw. Doesn't win that one, and that one's won there by Medwick and his squad. Trying to battle back and tie this one up here. Puck cleared all the way down. Twisters control. Orchard couldn't quite get it on his stick, and Southern picks it up. They got the Carmen line out there, and here come the Carmen boys here. With the majority of them for the Twisters. Comes in on net, just fanned on that one. And now the Twisters got to dig all the way back as Gorensky there, he plays that across, save made on that one, and that bouncing puck, there's a shot. And that one was out of play there by Johnson, 2.7 seconds. Great chances are their end of the ice. Twisters just fanning on it on in the wheelhouse. And O'Sullivan's going to come to the bench because why not? There's 2.7 on the clock. Pretty hard for you to send it down the whole ice in that time if that's even possible. And Twisters win the draw. And there's the whistle and the horn. We're at the end of 40 here in this one. It's a 2-1. Twisters lead over the Fort Garry Fort Rouge Twins after 40. Your shots for the period: 13 for the Pembina Valley Twisters. Meanwhile, 12 for the Fort Garry Fort Rouge Twins for totals of 26 and 22 in favor of the Pembina Valley Twisters. And a quick look over here at your scoring summary here for the period. Getting it done here for the Twisters, Riley Gertzen, he got his second goal of the game, and meanwhile Sam Minetti tied. He was able to break it up here and split the lead in half. Grabbing an assist on the goal was Noah Friesen. And with that, that's where he stands points-wise after 40. I'm your host, Billy Brownlow, with my cameraman, Josh Keck. We'll be back with you for the final 20 minutes of play shortly. Coming into the zone here off the opening draw here for the final 20 minutes here of play, and possibly more as Van Dynes will work that around here. DeGrave with the puck, circling back. And now here on the near side, Twins working their way ahead ice here, trying to set something up as they come into the zone. Gertzen, he'll pick that off. Here's a goal tonight, and correction there on the Dean Gorsinski goal that I said that was there to Sam Bettini. Johnson now behind his own net. He'll work that one around and trying to jam it out. Bouncing puck controlled now here by Bettini, and he'll come into the zone. Looking, firing, save made on that one. And offside as they step into the zone by the Twins. And that'll bring a stoppage in play with where we're at now. Off the draw. Dick now working with the puck. Trying to find a man off a couple sticks and into the zone just out of the reach of Sutherland. And working now here with it. Twins, they work that one there around. Dick now here at the puck, firing through traffic, save made. And Van Dynes, he gets brought down. Still looking at Sutherland now. Plays that puck along. And continuing now here into the zone. And again, sticking that one aside there is the goaltender, Larocque. Comes in front. Larocque will corral the puck and hold on for a whistle. Bring a stoppage in play. And off the draw, controlled now here by Neufeld. Neufeld now working with it. A little bit of a turnover there and trying to jam at it. Still continuing on with the puck. Working with it on the near side. And a hard chase for it there. Clark picks it up. Clark works with it. We'll play that back. And Twisters again continue to control the puck. Working their way around through traffic. Now working with it is Clark near side. He'll get that to Van Dynes. Van Dynes across. Shot through traffic, save made. Rebound lay there. And no one could scoop it up. Neufeld now. He'll scoop the puck up now here in the defensive zone. Twins, long stretch pass. And DeGrave. Walking into the zone, which goes back on the forehand, and nothing more there for him. And Guilford plays that into the zone. Guilford again kicks that one ahead forward. And here come the Twins skating up ice. Looking. Centers. Save made on that one. As the Twins got a little bit of momentum here, trying to set things up. Still down by one. Twisters, they'll work that one there around. And off a couple of sticks there and played right in by Kagaria. And Gertzen, he's got 2 goals tonight. He'll try and work that to DeGrave. DeGrave hacks at that, tries to get it out. Bouncing puck into the zone. Canoe looking. Now with the puck trying to find their man. And Matthews, he gets brought to a knee. Johnson gives chase, and it's going to be an icing, bring a stoppage in play at 19:37 on the clock. Shots here in the second period. 0 for the Twins. Meanwhile, 1 for the Twisters early on here in this final frame. Bouncing puck, and that will get out just for a bit as the Twins again continue to work it ahead forward. Firing on net, save made on that one. Johnson now here with the puck on the near side. He'll work that ahead forward. Gilberto into the zone. Minetti now. He steps ahead in. And that puck gets ringed around trying to get to Johnson. DeGrave, he'll work that ahead forward to Gertson. And Twister slightly offside here. As Sloan Tremblay dodges a hit coming into the zone, loses a puck though. Is the price he has to pay for that, and Johnson walks in now with it. As they try and set something up again here, the Twins, 5 gone in the frame. Pushed right back into the zone. Behind the net, long stretch pass, and icing waved off good. Chase by the Twisters on the dump and chase. Played across there and walking in, firing, and save made on that one by O'Sullivan on the opportunity that presented itself there for Ryan Orchard on the shot. And off the draw, we're back here with the action. Blashaw Hills, long stretch pass, picked off by Jacob Carrolls, and Carrolls, he'll work his way. Brushes off one man and plays it into the zone. Behind the Twins net, Twins corral the puck. Play that one ahead forward. Kicked in by Clark, and we're now working with it. It'll be a loose puck. Southern will win the race to it and take a shot on net. And meanwhile, interference call that a couple of people wanted there with their hands go up as Clark took a hit and finding a goal the other way. The Twins tie this one up. So as we were talking about the penalty call where the hands went up, and it's a goal at the other end of the ice, scoring his team's leading. His 13th goal and leading in points as we talked about earlier on. Dean Gorshinsky with the goal, and here's a quick look at the replay. There's Clark getting dumped on the hit. And here's the work by the Twins now moving it ahead forward on the near side. Gorshinsky just picks it up, and Dean Gorshinsky goes bar down and finds the back of the net, tying this game here up at 2 for the visiting Twins. Fort Rouge controls off the draw and tries to work it ahead forward. Clark intercepts that pass. He works it on the near side and tries to get ahead forward to Cohen Thomas. Clark now behind the net. He loses the control of that puck, and it's going the other way now as DeGrave. He'll work that ahead forward and into the zone with Neufeld. Wood, he'll play that, trying to get to Clark into his skates, and he'll lose possession. Twisters control though in their own zone. 13:05 on the clock as Cohen Thomas steps into the attack zone. His shot just a little bit off the mark. Guilford into his feet. He controls it just for a bit. Picked up by Neufeld, and he'll try and get it out, and he will do that, but he won't be able to get to the grave. Now working with it there. Into the zone now. Here comes Johnson. Johnson looking, firing, and Barak gets his glove on it. Johnson now. He'll play it in down low to Neufeld. Neufeld firing off a couple sticks, and that's out of play.
Last night's fatigue was showing that way. You can see it.
Yeah, against the Hawks, they had a good showing in that one. Finding the back of the net plentiful. Came plentiful in that one against the Hawks. As like we talked about earlier, a little bit in the pregame. Twisters back to their winning ways. As Xander Carroll's now trying to continue that again here. As the Twins pick it up. Working with it. There's a shot wide of the net. Marva clearing. Continuing now here with the puck. As that's picked up and now worked ahead forward by the Twins. Twins can't do much with it there as Canoe tried to play it in. Dick goes back to chase after it. And Hepner, he'll exit the zone with it. Hepner now coming out of the zone with the puck, and he's going to bring a stoppage in play there. So the Twins recently tying it up is Dean Gorsinski from David Blashaw, along with Caden Headland getting the assist on the goal. Played ahead now forward. Van Dynes working for it. Gertson save made, trying to find a rebound. Loose puck, doesn't quite get there. DeGrave, he's working out with Gilberto. And Sloan Tremblay will pick up the puck. Tremblay, now he'll work his way ahead ice and into the zone. Tremblay firing and off the mark there. Couldn't get it on net. And that puck's going to come up to Weeb, and Weeb's going to play it on to Gertson. Gertson, he's got 2 goals tonight. He'll leave it back for Weeb. Weeb firing and just off the mark there. Weeb, he has 2 assists tonight. Talking about points leaders in tonight's game. Firing on that one, and that's out of play, bringing a stoppage in play here. And right at 11 minutes remaining here in the 3rd frame. And off the draw, Sutherland, he loses that one there to Medwick, and up the far side, up the near side now here, Mentetti, he'll work it ahead forward. Balshaw, he'll play it in. He nabbed an assist there on that last goal. Working it ahead forward for the Twisters, they get it out of the zone. Pushed ahead forward. Balshaw shot through traffic wide of the net. Wood, he tries to upend his guy and does to the extent that they get the puck out of the zone, or almost out of the zone as they try to, and that's off the skate there, Balshaw. And finally the Twisters do able to get it out, but Johnson brings it right back in, powers his way right through 2 defenders. The stick breaks there, and there's a net guard that came off some piece of equipment there sitting around. Nice. Stoppage in play, 10:05 on the clock. Shots in the 3rd period. Pembina Valley Twisters 3 also for the Fort Garry Fort Rouge Twins. And as they skate into the circle and are ready to go here. And the Twisters are going to wave. They said Ryan Orchard there encroached on the circle. And he does so again there, but this time they say it was legally. Controlled now here. Balshaw with the puck. Fires it in. Tight. No one there for the Twins. Twisters trying to regain the momentum and control of this one as they ice it there due to the good hustle of Johnson. 9:49 on the clock here. As the tired Van Dynes and his Twisters group got to stay out there. Off the draw. Twisters win this one. Digging it out of the zone where it's picked up here on the near side. Mentetti through traffic, and Alex Van Dynes plays that right in. Turned over though dangerously in front by O'Sullivan, and Clark couldn't fire it at home. Dick shot through traffic, deflected just wide. Jamming at it, O'Sullivan down, and he'll hold on for a whistle. And with the help of the linesmen and teammates, the players will freeze exactly where they're at and hold. No extracurricular activity to follow the whistle. Twisters changing up their forwards late. Making use of that last change is the home squad. DeGrave circling into the line here as the Twisters able to get their line one out here. And working here against the second line for the Twins. Twins trying to get it out of the zone. Twisters pick that one off. Firing, and just getting enough of that is O'Sullivan on the shot from Weeb. Gertson, he'll play that now to DeGrave. DeGrave now, he'll work it to Dick. Dick firing through traffic, that gets deflected and picked up now here, and here goes the Twins going the other way. Making time and space as they walk in. Shot on net there. And Coughlin's shot is held and pushed into the corner off the pad. Going the other way is Weeb. Weeb pressured by Neufeld. And Neufeld's going to get called on a hook. Penalty coming up. Twisters, they'll pull their goaltender here and get the extra man out there on the delay penalty. And now that'll be touched up here by the Twins, and we'll take a quick look here at the penalty. And it's going to be here on the number 9, Neufeld, then right there on the hook of the 14 of Weeb coming into the zone. And the Twins personnel not too happy about that penalty. Twisters power play hasn't been too hot, nor has most penalties tonight, power plays tonight, except for in the first high school game you had the WC Miller Aces going 2 for 2 on 2 quick ones after missing on their first. Now here seeing what the Twisters can do and take some stuff from those earlier games to work in their favor as Tremblay goes the other way. Fires that in and a blocker save on that one. And that comes all the way out to Johnson. Johnson now here, he works it. Manetti now circling, trying to find someone to get it to. He'll work it to Tremblay off his stick right back to Manetti. Manetti walking in, firing off the mark there, and this Twisters power play. Oh, their coaching staff cannot be too happy about it as the Twins have basically controlled play as there's a minute remaining here on the power play opportunity as they walk over the line, and again broken up there by Gorhinski, who tied this one up. And as the Twins coach, you gotta be pretty happy. You just got a sense that things are going your way now, and you're gonna get one right here. And as the Twins continue on going here on the power play, seeing what the Twisters can make of it, but they haven't been able to set anything up as the Twins just send it ice wide. And the Rock plays it away from Gibson. 25 and counting on the clock. Russell, he'll play that into the zone. Gertzen, he'll leave it for DeGrave. DeGrave now, playing it ahead forward. Looking, in the slot, firing save made, rebound, it stays there loose. No one can scoop it up. Firing again, a little bit off the mark, rebound, jamming at it. And the goaltender's down and whistle blows. Man, we're not really going to see here from this replay if it went in or not. That doesn't really matter as the whistle did go. And there's some bickering continuing here after the whistle. Sloan Tremblay talking it over here with the referees, along with Dean Gorhinski. Dick, he plays that across. Power play has expired for the Pembina Valley Twisters. Pembina now, he passes that down low and just a little bit off there on the pass. Getting that out of the zone. Carroll scoops it up and plays it right back in. Still jamming out there as Carroll gets brought down. Max Klett trying to work it up. That gets picked off, and here's a chance for the Twins. Under 6 to go. Lashaw, he'll play that just high on the glove side. Working with it now, here's Klett. Klett. He'll push ahead forward. And that comes into the zone there off the stick of Josh Guilford. Working with it. Clark can't pick that up, but that's intercepted, no worries, by Bergman. And too cute on the backhand, puts it high and wide. And a hard chase. Clark outraces his man. Hard, tough fought by him. But the tired Twins, they got to send them back out here, and they can't get that line change in. Here's a quick look at that opportunity from Brett Bergman. And there it is, intercepts it, works it forehand. And he did actually put it forward. I thought he put it back in at the last minute, but just put it high and wide as he just, like I said, was too fine with it. Up the draw, one back and now here across, deflected in front. Twisters trying to do something with it there. As that gets played ahead forward. Bouncing puck. Nice hit there by Weeb, showing that he can also be physical out there on the ice. And the icing nullified as LaRock plays it. Twister skating ahead ice with the puck, and a couple turnovers there slows them down for a bit. DeGrave now puts it to Weeb. Here comes Weeb with speed, firing, save made. Loose rebound. Can Weeb scoop it up? And he does. He gets by Johnson with the puck. Meanwhile, Russell, he skated right into the slot, as finding it there is Gertzen, who took a penalty as he tripped a guy there, is what the reaction of people thought. But again, they continue on playing as DeGrave whacks that in for the Twins and put right back into the zone, going the other way by Gertzen as DeGrave pressures DeGrave. Cohen Thomas, he pushed that ahead forward. And after that little play, it's picked up and going the other way. Here comes Neufeld. He dodges the hip check from Russell, and that comes into the zone. Twister's jamming at it. Wood pressuring his man, and he's able to knock him off the puck before getting knocked down. And just barely off the puck. Twister's let that pass go right through the slot, though, to Johnson. Johnson couldn't get a shot away. Twins controlling here on the near side. 3:45 and counting on the clock. Firing through traffic, and Medwick's shot just missed. Now in the wraparound, bodies in front. Johnson, he'll play that across. Firing through traffic, LaRock makes the save. There's a shot by Johnson that hits the skate in front and goes up into the netting at 3:22. And here's a quick look at the replay for the opportunity there by the Twisters. And yeah, they didn't quite go there. .322 on the clock here as we resume action. Going in now with the puck, working ahead for it is Hepner. He gets to Van Dynes into the zone, stops, plays it in behind the net. Sutherland now here, pressuring Fleury with the puck. Put right back in. Headline now picks it up behind the net. He tries to work it ahead forward. Bouncing puck, jamming at it. Picked up and played ahead. Glove down now here by the Twisters. Twisters work it around. And now into the zone. Firing, and again, badly off the mark there. Twins working with it. They play that into the zone. And again, that just gets iced right back in. And they're going to hold on for a whistle. I'll bring the stoppage in play. 2:25 on the clock. Shots 32-29. As DeGrave comes in for the draw, one now here and working with it. Van Dyne's shot through traffic doesn't go. And here's a chance. Benet going the other way. Walks in, fires, save made. LaRock stays strong. Holding his team, keeping it in here with the 2:05 to go. As Weeb goes through traffic again, broken up by Gibson this time. And Jacob Carrolls fires that, and that ends up, I guess, hitting a man there on the Twins bench. Bring a stoppage in play. Just under 2 minutes. Here's a look at that last rush there by Salmonet. He's got one tonight. And here's there with Sloan Tremblay. And LaRock stands strong and holds on. And off the draw, Twisters, they get it out of there. And Johnson, he'll scoop that one up and play that in. LaRock, he'll work it out. And he can't get it now here. Cohen Thomas, he's got to go. He picks up the puck. Walk in. Thomas, save made on his opportunity. Again, scooping up that rebound as he gets pushed into the corner boards. Getting it out now for Dick. Dick, his pass was a little bit off there, trying to get to Cohen Thomas. As long stretch pass works the way all the way out to Dick. Dick picks that up and deflected in by Cohen Thomas. circling around. And now Gibson with speed, trying to go ahead forward, and that gets broken up by Gertzen. Jacob Carroll's corrals the puck. Looking for it. 1 minute remaining here in regulation as Weeb digs it in to the zone again, pushing it towards Gertzen. Gertzen now, he just got outskated by his man, was a step behind Fleury. Now picked up and walking in. Behind the nets, DeGrave. Mick DeGrave. He'll work it back to Russell, now to Jacob Carroll. Carroll's shot through traffic, deflected just wide. DeGrave now, he'll work it just out of the reach there of Weeb. Weeb back to Jacob Carroll's. Shot a little bit off the mark. DeGrave now here with it, 25 and counting. Working with it is Weeb behind the net. Trying to go in tight, and that gets frozen there with 18.8 seconds on the clock. And that'll be held on for a whistle there by Michael O'Sullivan. Off the draw. Picked up now here by Salmoni with the puck, and a little bit of action happening there behind the plays. There's a down player. I think I called offside now here. 6.4 seconds. And let's see what the Twins are complaining about. There's a little bit of a even push and shoving there. Instigated by the Twins, retaliated by the Twisters, and they decide not to choose either side, the referees. It's continuing on. Johnson plays that in, and there will be the horn. And it's another game heading past the third period. We got overtime coming right up for you. So another game of overtime. This one, goalie's not perfect through the 60 minutes. And before we go there, we'll quickly give you your shots update. For the third period, Pembina Valley Twisters, they had a total of 7 shots, giving the grand total of 33 for the game, or for the first 60, I should say, as we're into extra time. And meanwhile, shots that period was a total of 17 for the Fort Garry Fort Rouge Twins, giving them a total of 30, only following. So both teams having that differential still at 3 shots in favor of the Pembina Valley Twisters, as it has been after every period since the first. And off the draw here in overtime, it's Bergman's line out there against Tremblay. Tremblay wins it on the draw. Salmoni now with the puck. He's got goal tonight as he steps in. Clark, he'll pick it off as he goes hard into the end boards, falling down. Monet falls down too, and working with Hepner. Clark, he'll try and scoop that one up. He'll work it to Hepner. Bergman out there as well. Skating ahead forward. Hepner now works it to Bergman. Clark still out there. Gahoski is one out there with Tremblay. Sloan Tremblay up the near side. Here he comes. And that's broken up by Weeb. And they continue to ensue for the puck. As Weeb gets knocked down, DeGray picks up the puck. And Johnson and Medwick out there now is the change of lines for the Twins. And Balshaw will come out there for Tremblay, as he now circles. Now follows the top of the circle to the high slot. Plays it right back to the circle to Johnson. As he continues circling out to Balshaw. High slot, and there's a save made on that one. Weeb getting out pressured here. Twins controlling the pace of play here in overtime. Gertzen's got to go, and he's got it now. He has control of the puck with DeGrave. Walking in, firing, and Not much there on that one. Twins behind their own net. 3 minutes. Now 3 minutes exactly on the clock here in overtime. As the Twins finish up their change. Headline comes in. He's got also assist tonight. Neufeld, his shot. Badly into the corner, and he'll just ring that all the way around. And that gets ringed right back. Twisters intercept it. Dangerously now behind their net as Kalen Russell skates ahead ice with the puck. Russell now. He'll glide into the zone. Looking, firing, save made. Another whack at it. And nothing going there. Neufeld will pick it up. He'll play that across to Headland. Now back. Twins firing. And Gibson missed that opportunity there. Headland with the puck, trying to center it. Picked up now here behind the net by Ryan Orchard. 2:07 on the clock. Long stretch pass. And that gets it to Xander Carrolls. Carrolls trying to make Salmonet miss, and he'll get past him and out past Tremblay. Tremblay lost his stick in there as that got taken out there by Hepner, and now Tremblay with the breakaway, and that gets broken up. An opportunity here for the Twins as Larocque was way out of the net and was able to get back. 100 seconds now here in overtime. Twins control. And oh, was that getting everyone's heart rates up here in that one as he came way out Larocque to play that one with again a Twin coming right back behind to follow up on the rebound as Blashaw takes it behind the net. Turn that one over. Just enough for Hepner to at least get out of the zones. Blashaw works it across. And Grzinski, he plays that nicely to Salmonet. Salmonet walks in, fires. Save made by Larocque. Twisters haven't done much here in this overtime period. Barely holding on in the final minute here. Gertzen kicks it to himself. 64 minutes gone of hockey as they continue on playing here. Back to the grave. He'll circle as well. Don't got much time to set something up here in overtime, but you only need one. That's what the Twisters are going to say is Gertzen. He'll get knocked down, but makes a nice play. And from that pass to the grave, and that gets deflected wide of the net. Played now here by Weeb. 18 seconds and miscommunication by the Twisters on the change. As DeGrave went out, Clark picks it. He'll go behind his net. His team probably want him to push it here with 6 on the clock to Weeb. They really got to go. 3. He's got fire now if he has a chance, and the horn will go. And there goes the horn. Save made. The whistle did go before the horn. But that's going to do the end of that. So we got a shootout here tonight. And unfortunately for you guys, I do not have a scoreboard made to track the shots. I'll try and work on that as we get some more shootout games coming your way. So another shootout game, though. It's going to be fun here. 2-2 hockey game. And we'll see who your shooters are. So your saves here, or your shots in overtime, we'll quickly go over that. Twisters, they only had 1, giving them a total of 34 shots. Meanwhile, 5 shots for the Twins, giving them a total of 35. So they end up out shooting the Twisters. Fort Ridge Twins, and Brian Beanard's giving his lineup there to the head referee. So the Rock ends his night 55 saves during game time. And meanwhile, at the other end of the ice, Michael O'Sullivan, he ends his night with 32 saves. Twins shooting first. Number 7, Dean Gorhinski now. He'll come into the zone with the puck. He's got some points tonight and doesn't even hit the net on the shootout attempt. So the guy who tied it up couldn't find the back of the net on that one. Couldn't find the net at all. And now here, Merrick DeGrave for the Twisters round one shooter. DeGrave comes in. He'll take it up to the far side. Now coming in towards the net to the near side. Back to the backhand. And O'Sullivan stays right with him. Couldn't lift it over the pad. So round one, no score. Sloan Tremblay now, the captain of the Fort Rouge Twins. He'll skate in here on this shootout attempt. Backhand forehand, tries to take it back with the backhand. But the rock stays with him. And it's the Twisters points leader, Derek Weeb, here to shoot for round number two. Weeb coming in here. He's going to go near side, work it back to forehand. And staying with them again is Michael O'Sullivan. No score through round number two. We got round number three coming your way here. So Sam Monterey comes in. Again, pulling it here on the forehand towards the near side. Trying to work it back and forward, scores! And the Twins strike first in the shootout. Sam Martini finds the back of the net. And to end off the preliminary shooting, it's all on Slade Sutherland. He has to score to continue, or else the Twins will win. He'll bring it on the near side. Sutherland, head fake, backhand, and he missed the net. He beat the goaltender, but he could not find the back of the net. The Twins take it in a shootout 3-2. Sutherland had his man beat, and he could not beat the goaltender, though, on the empty net. Once he pulled them around in. Yes, he exits the ice. He can't be happy about that. This one's over, folks. And it's the Fort Rouge Twins battling back from being down 2-0 to take the win. And we thank you all for, especially those who donated on our cancer care live streams that we had tonight on these games. And for everyone who showed up in person, it was a really good full house tonight here for all three games. And with that, we'll quickly go over your 3 stars in tonight's hockey game. And just waiting here for it to come in. Starting off here, your point scorers here. Your 3rd star here in tonight's hockey game. From the Fort Rouge Twins, he ended the night off with 32 saves, picked up the win in shootout, and that was your man in net, Michael O'Sullivan, and he gets the win. Meanwhile, the 2nd star in tonight's game, from the Pembina Valley Twisters, he had 2 goals, got them off to a 2-0 lead, was number 13, Riley Gertson, and he is your 2nd star from the Pembina Valley Twisters. For your 1st star in tonight's hockey game, he had 2 goals, including the game winner, got his team back into this one by cutting the lead in half and then getting it done in the 3rd round of the shootout and being the only man to score. Number 20, from the Fort Rouge Twins, Sam Martini. And that does it in tonight's game. It's the Pembina Valley Twisters falling at home to the Fort Rouge Twins. The Twins, they improved. They got 2 points now up on Stonewall there, pushing themselves up to 7th place. And meanwhile, as we look around the MJHL, as they work their way to 500, the Twins 16-16-3. Twisters fall. They're losing now. Their loss column will go to double digits as they fall to 21-10-2. And with that, they still get 1 point and that'll put them exactly 10 points behind the first place St. James Junior Canucks. Do in mind, they do have one game in hand with that. So the Fort Rouge Twins look back in the playoff picture. They flip with Stonewall. Meanwhile, the Twisters try to still battle back about it, and we'll see you all for the next hockey game. Some good ones coming up tonight, and continuing on. And a quick reminder here before we go off air that the Twisters got their game coming up here against the Railers Express, and that home game coming up will be played in Notre Dame, and that would be broadcasted from there. And we don't know if we'll have video or just radio play-by-play, but we'll give that game to you. And yeah, we thank you all for your support. Signing off, I'm your host, Belly Brandt, along with my cameraman, Josh Keck, and we'll see you all for the next hockey live stream here from the MJHL and the Pembina Valley Twisters.